Elon that he was going to be part of the find out phase.
Another disaster for Elon Musk, as Tesla has reportedly stopped all Cybertruck deliveries.
Do you understand? Because they're not going to listen to us just for the sake of listening to us. They don't give a about it.
Las Vegas, where multiple Teslas were set on fire at a Tesla center in Las Vegas. Police are actively investigating this incident.
Elon Musk just tried to tank Bitcoin. Yeah, the same Elon Musk who had Bitcoin on Tesla's.
Tesla is cooked, you guys. I mean, it's down another 4 to 5% today. And when you look at the sales data,
Elon Musk has officially broken a world record, but not the kind he'd want in a press release. This time, it's for the largest financial loss in human history. And no, it's not because of another overhyped AI claim or a rocket explosion. This one comes courtesy of global boycotts, sending Musk's fortune into freefall faster than a Cybertruck rolling downhill. But here's the real twist. This isn't just about the stock market. This is the world delivering a message, loud and clear. Align yourself with the wrong side of history, and you'll find out just how little power money truly holds.
Some news coming out of Las Vegas, where multiple Teslas were set on fire at a Tesla center in Las Vegas. Police are actively investigating this incident, but we do have a video of the Teslas literally on fire that I want to show you. This is from the Las Vegas Review-Journal. As you can see, the Teslas are literally set ablaze. At least 4 Teslas were impacted. The attacks on Tesla dealerships across the country, from Las Vegas to South Carolina to New York, have increased substantially in recent days and weeks, especially after January 20th, when Elon Musk became Donald Trump Sr.
This is how we get the oligarchy to listen. By force. Do you understand? Because they're not going to listen to us just for the sake of listening to us. They don't give a about us, okay? You got to hit them where it hurts. I told y'all, hit them in their pockets. This is why this man was crying on Fox News. This is why this man is now, he's actually moving pretty erratic. He's moving a pretty erratic for a business partner. You want to know why? Because that nigga is losing.
Republicans say about companies, you go woke, you go broke. Well, Elon Musk is learning the hard way that it's worse to go MAGA. For the first time ever, in 2024, Tesla's sales dropped year over year. In 2023, there was a 37% sales increase, and prior to that, there were years with 50% sales increases. So 2024 represents a significant drop-off for Tesla. I wonder why a company run by Elon Musk in 2024 did so badly. It's a mystery, and that mystery does not end with Tesla. X, which was purchased by Elon Musk for $44 billion, is now worth $9 billion. That's because Elon Musk scared away advertisers in 2023, and they never came back in 2024. Brands do not want to be associated with Elon Musk, and they definitely don't want their content next to some of the things that are allowed on X now. So we need a new phrase that's the opposite of go woke, go broke. So if you got any good ideas, throw them in the comments, because going MAGA over the next 4 years is going to be very bad for business. Should be fun to watch.
Another disaster for Elon Musk, as Tesla has reportedly stopped all Cybertruck deliveries because the cars are falling apart. Pieces of the cars, elements, you might call them vehicular elements, pieces of the car are flying off at highway speeds. This is not a problem you want to be having when half the country is abandoning your brain.
Tesla was once the undisputed king of the EV world, hailed by tech enthusiasts, eco-conscious drivers, and Wall Street alike. But times have changed. Across the globe, once loyal Tesla owners are trading in their futuristic rides for brands that don't come with a side of political controversy. It turns out, when your CEO spends more time stirring up headlines than innovating, even the most diehard fans start looking elsewhere.
Could you imagine buying one of the ugliest cars on the planet today? Yes, in fact, it has panel gaps wider than the Grand Canyon, paint that's literally embarrassing, suspension parts that clunk and bang and make a weird noise, as well as glass panels that inadvertently break. How about interface and electronics that stop working one day and work the next, as well as safety features that sometimes cause you to be in an unsafe condition? We also can't forget that every 10 years you're going to put in a $25,000 repair bill just to keep it on the road, and that politicians are forcing you to buy that car in the next 10 years. Yes, we're talking about the Tesla Model Y. If you want to see the full roast, be sure to click the bio, subscribe to the channel. You're going to love it. Exotic Car Play Place. See you later.
Is cooked, you guys. I mean, it's down another 4 to 5% today. And when you look at the sales data and then you look at the leasing deals that they're running, I mean, they are just trying everything to get people to buy or lease a Tesla. And I'm not gonna lie, like the Model 3 Performance, that is a good car, but it's Elon Musk. And I think just a lot of people who would otherwise buy a Tesla, I mean, I'm not saying he's not smart. He has a huge company, but I think a critical error was made here. Supporting the political party that doesn't align with electric vehicles. I mean, I'm sure there's some long-term play here, but for the meantime, I could see this really being the thing that causes the board, who is usually very friendly to Elon Musk, to consider a new CEO. Because to be honest, I mean, when you look not just at US data, but European sales data as well, like Germany, it is off a cliff when it comes to demand for Tesla.
Apparently, Donnie forgot to mention to Elon that he was going to be part of the find out phase.
Largest investors in Tesla have called for an immediate board meeting. BlackRock, State Street Partners, Vanguard, and Jamie Dimon at Chase. They're not happy with the slide in the stock. They're not happy that the fact that Elon Musk isn't doing anything to rectify it. They're not happy that the company has lost close to $400 billion since the first of the year. Who knows? Maybe they're going to get smart and they're going to throw Elon Musk out of the company just like those nice folks at PayPal did.
Even after Musk and Trump orchestrated their White House photo op, hoping to reassure investors and stop Tesla's downward spiral, the stock kept plummeting. Turns out, when you alienate a major portion of your customer base, a handshake with the president won't fix it. And the irony? Trump, ever the salesman, urged his MAGA supporters to back Musk. The problem? MAGA wallets aren't exactly overflowing. With inflation squeezing the economy and the cost of living soaring, a $60,000 Tesla isn't exactly a priority. Many are struggling just to afford gas for their pickups, let alone invest in an EV. So here we are, watching a tech empire unravel, not due to bad luck or corporate sabotage, but because consumers finally realized their power. Billionaires love to act invincible until the people who made them rich decide to walk away. And for Musk, that reality check is hitting harder than a Cybertruck windshield.
It has been another disastrous week for Elon Musk's Tesla. As European Tesla sales have collapsed, Tesla's self-driving software trial in China has been halted, and the protests continue. Yes, the stock has bounced back a little bit, but the company is in a full-blown nosedive. Now, here's what's going on. Sales are collapsing. Public opinion has turned. And the company's most hyped product, its so-called full self-driving software, has just been halted in one of the biggest markets in the world. Now, the real story here is not about a business failure per se. This is a self-inflicted political disaster at its core, directly tied to Elon Musk's choice to align himself with Donald Trump, the Trump administration, and Doge. Now, here's what's going on. In Europe, Tesla's market share of electric vehicle sales has plummeted by 58% in the first 2 months of 2025. Not a typo, okay? The company went from owning nearly 1/5 of the market, close to 20% of EV sales in Europe, down to just 7.7%. Now, in the meantime, it's not because EV sales are shrinking. In fact, electric vehicle sales in Europe are up 26%. So this is not a shrinking pie. This is a growing pie of which Tesla is getting pushed out and has an increasingly smaller and smaller share. The reason why is a backlash against Elon Musk himself, in addition to a growing number of great options for electric vehicles in Europe and around the world. Now, of course, Elon Musk recently appeared at this far-right rally in Germany in support of the extreme right Alternative for Germany party, the AfD. And at the same time, Chinese automakers are just dominating. BYD is the world's largest EV maker. Huge sales increases in Europe, up 94% in February alone. And what this means is that Chinese brands and European brands are kind of feasting on this growing EV market, and Tesla is sinking.
Here in Washington, driving to work for the last time in my Tesla. When I bought this thing, I didn't think it was going to become a political issue. Every time I get in this car in the last 60 days or so, it reminds me of just how much damage Elon Musk and Donald Trump is doing to our country. Talking about slashing Social Security, cutting healthcare benefits for poor people, for seniors. It's one bad thing after the next. He's firing veterans. I'm a veteran, so I have a really hard time driving around in this thing. So I think it's time for an upgrade today. So this is going to be my last trip in this car. There were some things I really liked about it. There are things I didn't like about it, but that doesn't matter. What matters is, doing the right thing. I think it's time to get rid of it.
Hey, Tesla owner here, soon to be former Tesla owner. I got to tell you something that you probably don't know about Elon and Tesla. Last year, 2024, Tesla took in, $2.4 billion. $2.4 billion. How much did they pay in federal income tax? Want to guess? Yeah, kind of like Trumpy. They paid zero in federal income tax. You know, Elon's the guy who's going around with a chainsaw slashing government agencies, putting tens of thousands of dedicated people out of work. But you know what's kind of worse? That you probably don't know, most of us didn't know. Well, it now turns out that Elon Musk and Tesla grew to the size it is, thanks in large part to largesse from Americans. Specifically, Tesla got around $38 billion in government funding. $38 billion. You'd think he'd be a little more grateful. Remember when Zelensky was in the office, the Oval Office, and he got chastised by, J.D. Vance for not being grateful, for not saying thank you enough. Remember that? Tesla and Elon got $38 billion of our money. I haven't heard him say how grateful he is. I'm not hearing him say thank you to all of us.
Tesla's stock has been on a downward spiral, and the reasons are piling up. Intensifying competition, especially from Chinese EV giant BYD, has eaten into Tesla's global market share. But the real kicker? Musk's deepening political ties, including his role in Trump's Department of Government Efficiency, have ignited protests and boycotts. The Tesla takedown movement is gaining traction, urging consumers to ditch Tesla products and stocks to curb Musk's growing influence. Wall Street is taking notice. Mizuho analysts recently slashed Tesla's stock price target, citing weakened demand and increased competition. Meanwhile, short sellers have pocketed a staggering $16.2 billion off Tesla's slump in the past 3 months. Yet, inside Tesla, optimism lingers. Many employees still believe in the company's long-term vision, banking on innovation to outlast the storm. But here's the bigger question. Is this just a rough patch, or are we witnessing Tesla's fall from grace? As the competition heats up, public sentiment shifts, and investors rethink their bets, the future of both Tesla and Musk's empire hangs in the balance. Can Tesla claw its way back, or has the brand suffered irreversible damage? We want to hear from you. Is this a wake-up call for billionaires who think they're untouchable, or will Musk manage yet another comeback? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories shaping our world.